this due to the weather, and that's why we have Chief Meteorologist with some team weather coverage. We've got Bree Eggers, of course, standing by. And Scott, we're going to go to you outside right now because when I pulled out of my driveway this morning, I noticed there's a very distinct sound to what's falling from the sky. It's very unlike most precipitation.
That's right. This is sleet or ice pellets falling. So you have snow that falls, it melts as it runs into that warm layer of inverted air that we talked about, that warm layer of air above the cold air. As snowflake melts, once it melts, it won't go back to a snowflake. If the air is cold enough below that, which it is, it freezes into an ice pellet and then hits the ground. Now, some of the drops are so small, or larger, I should say, that don't have enough time to refreeze as they come down. They don't fall into ice pellets and bounce off the ground. They'll actually hit the ground and freeze on contact. I want to show you right here the Doppler radar. You'll see precipitation coming to an end in the Western Valley. This could be really good news for the morning commute. It is going to be very slick this morning, but we may not be adding precipitation after 7 o'clock this morning, which could be great news. You see temperatures around 20. And as I show you out here, we've got a table outside here. I've got a key and I'm scratching. You'll see here, this is a glaze, a coat of sleet, and then the freezing rain kind of sealing it all together. And in some places, it's up to a quarter-inch thick. So that's the problem that we're dealing with. And all the secondary roadways today are going to be very slick. So Bree, icy conditions this morning, but of course it will improve a little bit as the day goes on and certainly as we head into the weekend.
Right, thanks, Scott. And something to keep in mind, that winter weather advisory was stretched down to Waihee County all the way to the border this morning, and that will be in effect until 11 a.m. But just as Scott said, we're hopefully going to see most of that precipitation wrap up by about 7:30 in the morning, so we will keep an eye on that for you. However, temperatures cold enough to keep things very icy out there, so something to pay attention to as well. You can see through this satellite radar that we are going to see that clearing right here in this last frame through central Washington and also central Oregon. As this system continues to move from the west to the east, that's where we're going to see that clearing later on this morning and into today. Now, this system, unfortunately, not strong enough to completely knock out that inversion, but we are expecting a stronger system to move in for the weekend, starting tomorrow afternoon, possibly into tomorrow night and early Saturday morning. So if you're headed to McCall, possibly for Winter Carnival, you could find some very slick, icy spots on the roadway. You're going to want to allow yourself a lot of extra time to make it to McCall. I know the last time I went when the roads were bad, it took me 4 hours to get from McCall to Boise. Taking a look at our forecast for today, hopefully wrapping up that morning mix, and then temperatures, some around the valley actually breaking that freezing mark, so that's good news. But again, when we see that sunshine today, it's going to be hazy sunshine. Brundage already saw 5 new inches today. Taking a quick look at that on your side extended forecast, those temperatures looking much better as that second system rolls through to knock out the inversion. It's what everybody's been crossing their fingers for. It's finally here for a wintry mix here in the valley on Saturday, and snow showers, isolated snow showers, but pretty much all around southwestern Idaho for Sunday.
Slippery is the main word on that forecast today. Just everybody please be careful.
Right. And it's deceiving because it
really is.
It is.
It really is.
It looks like it's just that light snow cover, but no, it is a glaze of ice.
Yeah, and you'll notice that when you try to get it off your windshield this morning. Yeah, thanks, Bree.